So one of the things that we have conversations with clients right away with their very first meeting with us is oftentimes all the things that we do. And so we have a system that's very unique, and we call it the 5 worlds. And the reason that the 5 worlds is so unique is because most people, when we come in to the first meeting, we talk to them. If they've ever worked with a financial advisor, or if they haven't, we'll say, hey, what's your experience been? What have they helped you with? And let's just say they came from a place where they have never had a financial advisor. They think of a financial advisor with helping them with their investments. And so that's very typical. Also, if they've worked with maybe, like, say, a stockbroker, they would get help with their investments. And so in those situations, depending upon who they're working with, somewhere in Toledo, they're probably paying somewhere between 1% and 2.25% for the privilege of having those investments managed. And so we do manage investments. It's a big part of what we do, but it's certainly not the only thing that we do. It is one of the 5 worlds. And so where a lot of our time is spent in addition to that is where income is. So we're going to look at their income, not just their income now, but projecting their income into the future. We're a place where many people have come, they've accumulated a lot of assets through work, through different investment programs, and now they're in the stage, instead of the accumulation, they're in the distribution phase. So the income is a very, very big piece. Whenever you're talking about taking income, the next very big important piece that nobody loves to talk about, but is extremely important, is taxes. So that's how much money Uncle Sugar is going to take. So out of his cut, remember the first time when you got a paycheck? Like, I was back at Burchin's strawberry farm picking strawberries. I got a paycheck and I was like, wait a minute, most of the paycheck's gone. And it's because I was getting all the taxes taken out. First time you see that, it's pretty shocking, and then you get a little used to it. It never feels much better though, like, let's be honest. But taxes are a big piece of it. Other things that we're looking at: protection. So protection things would be, hey, I'm protecting while I'm earning an income now. I need to protect my ability to earn income. So that might be disability insurance, or I have a young family, and so I need to have some life insurance. Sometimes that's offered through work, sometimes it's not. There's different situations. So protection is a big piece. And then the last is going to be legacy. So at young age, that might not be such a big deal, but at older ages, we have a lot of clients, they're not going to spend all of the money that they've accumulated. So sometimes they're more worried about taking care of their church, taking care of their kids, oftentimes taking care of their grandkids. So people really like their kids and they love their grandkids. So being able to, whether it's while they're still alive, help with college, help buy a car, whatever they want to do, or if they're saying, hey, when something happens to me, which ultimately we know it always does, I want these things to be lined up to go a certain way. And so those are the 5 worlds that we do here at DeVerna Co Financial. And it's something we've been doing for a while, and I think it kind of peels back another layer of the onion, because it's not just the investments that we're managing here. We're doing a lot more.